Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn the barriers you have to face when you are speaking in English and what are the solutions for them. The first mistake that you do when you speak in English, you have fear of making mistakes. That's why you don't speak English sometimes. So why do we feel like that? We think sometimes the other people will judge us after hearing what we spoke. But the only thing we are missing is that making mistakes is a part of learning. So let's take an example. You can simply say, I'm afraid to speak English. It's not grammatically correct, but you can convey the idea. So what is the perfect form to say that sentence? I am afraid of speaking English. So you can get to know it with the time. It doesn't change within one day or 1 month. It takes time, but with the time you can learn that. The second reason we are going to talk today is lack of confidence, because we think that we have to worry about our accents. Accents go with time. You don't have to hesitate about that. But when you talk in places like supermarket, in a coffee shop, you can give simple commands like, can I have a coffee please? Can I buy pumpkins? Can I buy a kilo of sugar? Likewise, it's a very simple command, but you can use it. So the third mistake that we are doing is we think we don't know words. We know limited kind of vocabulary. To know 100 and 1,000 words to speak in English, we would never be able to talk in English. So, if we take as an example the word excite, I am excited to watch the movie. So you would just use that, the word excited. So the fourth one we are going to discuss today is that we think we need to tell all the words in English. It's not happening. We are not native English speakers, so we don't know each and every word. In any language, we can't translate each and every word to another language. So especially, I suggest you to think in English. So when you walk through a road, you simply see a tree. So you can describe it with green, and you can say tall, or you can say short. So how can we describe the tree? It's a big green tree. Likewise. So just train your brain to think in English. It can be hard at the very first because it takes some time. But hopefully, I think you will be able to think in English when you are walking, when you are traveling by bus, or in any way. So you don't have to allocate the time for. We don't have time to train us to speak in English. So when you are traveling by bus, a person you know, you can think, how can I speak to her in English? So sudden incidents, right? How can you talk with her or him? So likewise, just take normal daily incidents and to tell your ideas in English. When you are doing like that, you don't want to hesitate that others will listen to you because you are thinking, you are just thinking. Train your brain to think every time that I am doing this, I am doing that, likewise. So you get to know words, and the most important thing is you are persuaded to learn the words that you don't know. So the fifth one we are going to learn today is we have lack of speaking opportunities, because we are not native English speakers and we don't have environments most of the time that they are speaking in English. So you can make your environment. If you are parents, you can talk with your children. If you have siblings at your home, you can talk with your siblings. Likewise, we can maintain a house. It would be beneficial for you and for the others also, because it's a very necessary thing nowadays. For that, you can use Facebook groups, and also nowadays you all know that we can use ChatGPT. So when you talk, the person in ChatGPT, it also talks with you. So you can be in your room and without hearing to anyone, you can improve your own English, right? So the next problem that we have to face is pronunciation struggles. So when we pronounce words, we are struggling and we think it's a very we hesitate to pronounce English before the other people. So if we take as an example, if we say ship instead of sheep, and if we say walk instead of work, so the idea totally changes. For that, you can use tongue twisters. I will give you an example. She sells on the seashore. So this is the end of our video. So speak in English and make mistakes and enjoy the process. I hope you will be able to speak in English very soon. And for that, what you have to do? It's to practice, definitely. So you have to practice yourself and make use of speaking in English. So what's the biggest mistake that you do in speaking English? So let me know in the comment section. Bye.